We are at the Kansas Speedway for the 19th race of Season 1 of the SCRL ARCA Racing Series. The 45 of Josh Nixie will lead us to the green flag, and beside him is the 52 of Aiden Shepard. This is the season finale for Season 1. Last race of the season. Rest of the starting lineup. As you saw in the Rockingham race, Brian Fox has locked up the championship one race before the season finale, which is today. And no matter where Brian Fox finishes, he's already locked up the championship, so he can't lose it. And speaking of Brian Fox, he will be starting way back, dead last. Here's the command for the final time this season.
Drivers, start your engines!
I apologize also for not posting this race. My mic broke. I bought a new one, which was supposed to be a new one. Oh, we got a car stalled. It was supposed to be a new one, but it turned out that it was actually broken before I even got it. So that one broke. I had to buy a new one. Looks like the 5, Jay Barker, our winner at IRP, has problems. Not good for Jay Barker. As the rest of the field will catch up. So again, I apologize for this taking so long to upload this. It's been hectic. I also got training and all that. You know, it's kind of hard to do races when you're trying to learn how to ride a horse, you know. That's 1,000 pounds. So, you gotta do that. You gotta do this. But I'm back and I'm here to do this. Pace car is in for the 19th and final time this season. The ARCA Series gets the green flag. And for the first time, we're racing at Kansas. Josh Nixie's driving a paint scheme. Richard Petty driving experience. 54, Benoit Louvin Irvine takes over second place in the unsponsored 54 bright yellow car. And down the backstretch for the very first time. Colin Dryberg wants to go for second. At the same time, the 12 wants to go for second. And leading the first lap is the 45 car. You got a pretty good lead, too, in the first lap. That's not often that happens. 77, John Racer moving on up to fourth. Trying to go for third. Nope. Down the backstretch. There's the rookie, David Dryberg. If we had a rookie of the year in this series, he probably would have won it because one win, he's had great, battles. And we got a caution. Oh, the 11, the 20, the 06, the 1, the 44. The 5 is still stalled up for some reason. Whoa, Matt Johnson, what are you doing? Matt Johnson just took out Nick Kennedy and Taylor Kennedy and Cole Nixley. Wow, that was ARCA brakes at its worst. Wow. Well, we got two incidents to look at. The 45, Josh Nixie, is your race leader. Let's take a look at the first caution of the day. All right, the 06 of Tim Holiday. Well, he's not having a good holiday right now. Let's see. Racing that's the 1. And it gets crowded. Grayson goes for a spin. A.J. Jones hits the wall. Todd Kennedy gets involved. And we got some more spins. 44. There he is. Josh Barker. So nothing really too serious right here. But we move further up ahead. Nick Kennedy. And here comes the 00. Matt Johnson just going full speed and hits Nick Kennedy. The 00 and 68 both spin out. Nick Kennedy goes up the track into the 25. 25 spins. Then Richard Torres gets damage. Then 22, 00 got damage. 8 white line avoid. Well, nope, she got damage too. That was really weird. I'm not sure why Matt Johnson did that. Let's take a look. This game can be really weird sometimes. I mean, it is typical ARCA. Everybody else slows down. But Matt Johnson just decides, hey, I'm going to pass on the apron. And Johnson takes out Nick Kennedy. I'm not real sure what Matt Johnson was thinking. But because of that move, Matt Johnson caused a lot of problems for the 25, the 68, the 02, the 22, the 8. That was really, really weird. Well, that's the first caution and the extracurricular activities we had in turn 1 and 2. We'll clean this mess up and we'll take you back to the restart. A half a lap away from restarting this race. The 68 is 2 laps down. Both the 5 and the 44 are both out of the race. Oy. Pace car is in. There's the green. Josh is quickly trying to get around lap traffic. That's always a problem. Nick Kennedy is actually holding strong against Josh Nixley. That's not really typical of... now he is. 77, John Racer, he won second place. Has no wins in his entire career in this league. He goes way up high. Here comes the rookie, David Dryberg. Has 1 win, that was at Texas. If there was a Rookie of the Year award, he would have won it, but I don't tally that stuff because it's kind of hard to, remember who's rookie, who's not, who debuts, and all that stuff, so. David Dryberg will be your unofficial rookie in this series. Whoa, look at Colin make a move in that 6 car. And, whoa! David Dryberg. 77, John Racer. You're going to have more cars involved? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh my God. 2083, our champion, Brian Fox. Whoa, what the heck? 02 is wrecked. And we are racing it back. And it looks like it's been won once again by the 45, Josh Nixley. What a mess. 45 is still your race leader. We'll take a look at the second caution of the day. The 08, David Dryberg, our winner at Texas, racing side by side with John Racer, and gets clipped by the 12 of Kelly Lee. David Dryberg comes back down across the track and hits John Racer into the wall. Yeah, that's unfortunate for David Dryberg. Trying to go for his second win of the season. Gets clipped by the 12. Now we move on up. Where is Brian Fox? He's the one that got wrecked, wasn't he? Oh. Oh, this is trouble. Oh, the 2 just took out the 3. Then Jay Jefferson got damage into the wall. Then that's where Brian Fox got his damage from. And don't think we're done, because I think someone else hit Jonathan Raines, right? 0-8. Into the driver's door. So David Dryberg's day goes from bad to worse. TJ Hanley, our winner at Chicagoland, I want to say, right? And New Jersey, yeah. Getting involved as well. Brian Fox, our champion for Season 1. Just trying to avoid. Oh, just barely hits the 2. Then he hits the 3. Brian Fox trying to end his season on a win. It's not going to happen, but he will still be our champion, so yeah. Oh, this is a mess. Then the 0-2 got wrecked. 77. 25 is destroyed. What a mess. A 2-car incident turns into about a 10-car wreck. Restart time. A half a lap away from restarting this race. We only have 33 cars left. That wreck, yeah, that was a kind of a big one. Our champion, Brian Fox, will finish 37th. Not a way he wanted to end the season, but he can still hoist the championship trophy because he won it. Nick Kennedy is now in 33rd spot. He's gaining slowly, so Kennedy is hoping everybody else wrecks and he can win. The 45, Josh Nixie, has led every single one of the 12, make it 13 laps. Colin Dryberg in the 6 on the high side, trying to go around lap traffic. Typically, the high lane is not where you want to go, but Dryberg is trying to make it work. Dryberg trying to have the Dryberg family close out the season with a win. He's the only Dryberg left since David is out. But the 45 is very strong. Colin is trying to pull in. Here comes the 10, Don Benson, up to 3rd. The 23, Cassie Waz. No wins this season. Trying to close her season out on a good note. There's Dink Drinker in the 32 car. Struggled earlier part of the season. Won the last race at Rockingham. He's actually trying to become the first driver to win back-to-back events, which no driver has ever done in this entire series. Dink has a little ways to go if he wants to win the last 2 races of the season. It's not impossible, but he's got to step it up. As the 45 continues to hold the race lead. I'm not real sure why his car is so dominant. I mean, normally on the speedways you have more competitive racing, but Josh has just held the lead every single... Oh, he got a wreck. 48, 11, 22. Whoa, 55, 3. Oh, 94. Samantha Kennedy. Well, that was number 92, excuse me. We raced it back. A 45 is still your race leader. And we are going to get the green with less than 10 laps to go. As the field catches back up, we'll take a look at the 3rd caution. The number 92, Samantha Kennedy. Let's see. Gets hit by the 22 of Cole, right? No, Cam, excuse me. Been all over. Irvine got involved. Shuttle in the 48. Whoa, 94 got a little tiny piece. Sebastian Torres. Then the 11. Todd Kennedy. Matt Johnson. A.J. Jones. Oh, Jay Jefferson. T.J. Henley. Does Richard Torres make it through? Yes, he does. And the wrecks keep on continuing. TJ Hanley has 2 wins this season. He dominated New Jersey Motorsports Park. Jay Jefferson won Talladega. TJ just trying to follow Jay, but not enough room. And the backstretch is a mess, as some cars have a lot of damage, others minor damage. And drivers like the 11, Todd Kennedy, destroyed and will not get a win this season. Disappointing day for the Kennedy family. Restart time. And we are back. We actually have a problem because the 69 of Daniel Bouchard is actually blown up. We have 28 drivers left, less than 10 laps to go. The 45, Josh Nixley, is your race leader. He's led every single lap. Second is Colin Dryberg. Third, Kelly Lee. Fourth, John Ard. Fifth, Ding Jigger. Sixth, Tommy Hudson. Seventh, Aiden Shepard. Eighth, Cassie Waz. Ninth, Don Benson. And 10th, Jeff Hunter. Pace car's in. There's the green. Dryberg's going to the high side. That's not typically the way to go around this track. Oh, he's going to do the crossover. Maybe. Nope, he didn't. Battle for fourth. Ding Drinker has moved on up to fourth. Ding Drinker wants to win the final 2 races of the season. Wants to become the first driver to ever win back-to-back events. Dryberg's trying to make a move. You got to, because if another caution comes out, I think that'll end the race. Dryberg is also trying to win his first ARCA Series event. He's come close so many times. 45 goes wide. Down the backstretch. Dryberg makes a move. He's trying. 45 still high. They're drag racing it. Oh. And 45 led that lap. This is going to allow the 32 to catch up, as well as the 17. Dryberg tries to complete the pass going down the backstretch. Still side by side. Dryberg dives it on into turn 3. He should have had the preferred line now. But Josh has a powerful car, still fighting on the high side. Dryberg leads a lap. So Josh will not lead every single, and the caution just came out. It's the 94, Sebastian Torres. Did that? Are we still racing it back? Yes, we are. We are racing it back. Josh is trying to take the lead back. Dryberg's fighting on the high side. It's a drag race, but it'll be the 45 leading us to the caution. Wow, that was very controversial right there. I mean, they had the... I guess the wreck was before they got to the... after they got to the finish line. But if it had come out before, Dryberg would be your winner. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the last caution and the race to the line. So here's the cause of the caution. Sebastian Torres in the 94 just gets flat out turned by the 1. Grayson Ace Vidu. And Sebastian into the wall. And Grayson just spins him out again. I'm not real sure what happened there between the 1 and the 94. Maybe Sebastian Torres flipped him the bird or something. But that was pretty deliberate. Go on board with the 1. I know Sebastian Torres is racing the 15, Riley Spurley tube up there, but the 1 just seems like he did on purpose. Because, see, he goes up, and he just flats out turns him. Then they hook bumpers at this point. Then they both hit the wall. And Sebastian spins out again. I don't know. I think those two drivers are going to have a little conversation after the race. Now, here was the... now, see, this is coming to the line. And Dryberg would have won right there. But, I mean, because see, Sebastian Torres has already turned sideways. But the light is not out. Light's on the pace car. See, now it does. There's the lights. And we are past the start-finish line. So see, right there, Dryberg automatically has him beat. And Sebastian Torres' car is sideways. That should have been a caution right then and there. But I guess the officials determined that it wasn't. And Dryberg lost the race. Coming back around. And that's where Josh, he just got to run. Using that power and that dodge, and he just retakes the lead. And Dryberg tried to fight back on the high side, but it was just too late. And Josh beat him by that much to the line. So, I don't know what else to say. We'll take you to the results now. Well, here are your race results. Josh Nixley scores a very controversial win. I can't overturn. I mean, I probably should overturn it because Dryberg obviously, had him beat at the line, and Sebastian Torres' car was sideways, and that should have automatically done, the lights on the pace car, but it didn't. So Josh wins the race. Colin Dryberg comes once again so close to a win. Third, Tommy Hudson. Fourth, Kelly Lee. Fifth, Aiden Shepard. Sixth, Ding Jinker. Seventh, Jesse Turner. Eighth, Don Benson. Ninth, John Ard. 10th, Evan Rudd. Rest of the race results. Sebastian Torres finished 26th, the last car on the lead lap. Nick Kennedy, despite being in the first wreck and having a lot of damage, was able to survive and finish 27th, but he was 2 laps down. Rest of the wrecks. Daniel Bouchard broke a piston. He was the only driver out, not due to a wreck. And the Barker family finishes 40th and 41st. Our champion, Brian Fox, finishes 37th in the season finale. So that is it for Kansas. A wild, wreck-filled race and a very controversial finish. That's typical of ARCA. Victory lane time with Josh Nixley. Here are the point standings after the season finale at Kansas. Of course, as you already know, Brian Fox is our Season 1 ARCA champion. Brian Fox officially wins the title by 305 points over Jay Barker. Brian Fox had 19 starts, 1 win, 5 top 5s, 9 top 10s. Barker finished second, of course, 305 points back. Actually, Barker and TJ Hanley tied for second in points, but officially, technically, TJ Hanley should be placed in second because he had 2 wins compared to Jay Barker's 1. Since that's how Real ARCA handles that. So TJ Hanley officially finishes second. Jay Barker finishes third. Fourth, Josh Nixley. 19 starts, 1 win, 2 top 5, 6 top 10s. Fifth, Eric Wayne. No wins, 4 top 5s, 8 top 10s. Sixth, Jesse Turner. 1 win. It was his only top 5. He had 6 top 10s, though. 7th, Cackle White Lion, no wins, 3 top 5s, 7 top 10s. 8th, Sebastian Torres, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 7 top 10s. 9th, Jonathan Rains, no wins, 4 top 5s, 7 top 10s. 10th, Zachary Fitzwater, no wins, but he had 2 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 11th, Mike Pearson, no wins, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s. 12th, Ding Drinker, 1 win. It was his only top 5 finish of the whole season, and he had 5 top 10 finishes. 13th, Tim Holiday, no wins, but he had 2 top 5s and 6 top 10s. Jeff Hunter finished 14th, no wins, 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s. Don Benson finished 15th, no wins, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s. 16th, Colin Jabberg, a winless season, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. 17th, Caden Irene, no wins, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. 18th, Aiden Shepard, 3 top 5, no wins, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. 19th, Helen Kennedy, no wins, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s. Finishing 20th was Kelly Lee, no wins, 4 top 5s, but 5 top 10s. 21st, AJ Jones, no wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. 22nd, Grayson Acevedo, no wins, 5 top 5s, 6 top 10s. 23rd, Nick Kennedy. He had 3 wins, the most of the season, but he finished way back in 23rd in points. His 3 wins were his only top 5 finishes. He also had 5 top 10s. 24th, Richard Torres, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. 25th, Evan Rudd, 1 win, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s. 26th, Tommy Hudson, no wins, 2 top 5s, 6 top 10s. 27th, wait, did I say 26th? Tommy Hudson, yeah. No wins, 2 top 5s, 6 top 10s. 27th, David Dryberg, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. 28th, Cole Nixley, 2 wins, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. 29th, Todd Kennedy, no wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. Josh Barker, 1 win, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. 31st, Ben Olivet Irvine, no wins, 3 top 5s, 5 top 10s. 32nd, Cam Nixley, no wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. 33rd, John Ard, no wins, no top 5s, but 4 top 10 finishes. 34th, Matt Johnson, no wins, no top 5s, 2 top 10s. 35th, Jay Jefferson, 1 win, that was Talladega, 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s. 36th, Daniel Bouchard, no wins, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. 37th, Samantha Kennedy, no wins, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s. 38th, John Racer, no wins, 1 top 5, 4 top 10s. 39th, Riley Spurley Tube, 1 win, finished way down in points. His 1 win was his only top 5, and actually, it was Riley Spurley Tube's only top 10 as well. Cassie Waz finished 40th, no wins, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. And finishing last in points, Shuttle started less than half the season, so of course he'll finish last. No wins, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. Rest of these stats. Most wins, of course, Nick Kennedy with 3, Cole Nixley, TJ Hanley, both with 2, Brian Fox, David Dryberg with 1. Most top 5s, that goes to TJ Hanley with 6, Brian Fox and Grayson Acevedo with 5 apiece, Eric Wayne and Jeff Hunter with 4. Most top 10s, Brian Fox, our champion, with 9, Eric Wayne with 8, Keka White Lion, Jonathan Rains, and Sebastian Torres, each with 7. Most laps completed, Brian Fox and Jonathan Rains, 452, and White Lion, Don Benson, and Josh Nixley, both with 451. Most laps led, Jesse Turner with 49, Evan Rudd, 41, Josh Nixley, 33, Matt Johnson, and Nick Kennedy with 29 apiece. Most miles completed, our champion, Brian Fox, 710. Jonathan Rains, 710 as well. Josh Nixley, 709. Zachary Fitzwater, 707. And Keko Whiteline, 706. Our general statistics, the fastest average was Texas Motor Speedway, 191.026 mile per hour, won by David Jobberg. Our slowest average, O'Reilly Raceway Park, 59.225 mile per hour, won by Jay Barker. Our biggest margin of victory was New Jersey Motorsports Park, which was won by TJ Henley. He won by 3.5 seconds. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Our closest margin, Talladega, won by Jay Jefferson. Poles, that's at random. Most lead changes, Texas Motor Speedway with 30. Most leaders, Texas Motor Speedway, of course, with 26. Most yellows, Iowa with 5. Most cars running, New Jersey Motorsports Park, all 41 finished. Most DNFs, Pocono with 25. And that concludes Season 1 of the SCRL ARCA Racing Series. Our champion, Brian Fox,